Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm showing you how I make my homemade date cubes, a simple natural sweetener made from blended dates. I love this because you know exactly what goes into it. There are no extra ingredients you didn't add yourself, and it's a healthier option when you want to reduce regular sugar. You can add these cubes to your tea, smoothies, oatmeal, or so many other recipes, and even kids can enjoy them too. So if you're looking for a simple way to sweeten your food naturally, keep watching because this is super easy to make. Step by step, I'll show you how to get this right. You want to start by buying your dates, okay? Now, when you buy dates from the open market, you know that they are very dirty, dusty, so you need to wash them thoroughly. Now, I would advise that you don't buy dates that are very dry, except you want to make dates powder. But if you're trying to make dates paste or date syrup, you need to go for dates that are a little more fresher. These dates were dry when I bought them, but they were not very dry, so I would say maybe they are dried them for a shorter period of time. And because it was not very dry, it was also a little bit easier to open up and take out the seeds. Now I added some salt into the dates. I washed them thoroughly a good number of times and drained out the water. Then I added a little bit of salt, left the salt in it for about 5 minutes. Then I rinsed out the salt and put in another batch of fresh water, right? And then after that, I came in and started cutting open my dates and removing the seeds. Now, some dates, buy fresh dates. Don't buy dates that have been kept for too long. If you see dates that are looking very old and looking very dry, don't buy them because you find that the inside will be really dirty. This date was so clean inside, like there was no. Sometimes you open your dates and you find there's almost like cobwebs. I don't know how to explain it, but not really nice. Some tiny little seeds inside. But with this one, every time I opened, I just found the whole date seed inside and it was so clean. So as I was removing it, I just transferred it back into this bowl of water. Now this water where you soak your dates inside, you can soak it for about, let's say, 30 minutes to 1 hour, especially when it's fresh dates. If it's very dry dates, you need to soak it longer. Don't throw away that water because you're going to blend it. You're going to use it to blend your dates to make your date paste. If you taste that water, you realize that it is sweet, and that's why you need to wash the dates very well. Wash it again with salt or maybe with baking soda, whichever you prefer, and then just leave it in the salt for like 2-3 minutes, 5 minutes max, and then you put now fresh water, which is what I am using now to blend my dates, right? It is very sweet. You don't want to throw away that water. You just need to use it. And then also don't put a lot of water because I couldn't use all of that water to blend my dates because the water was a lot. Okay, so if you just put water to be at the level of where the date is, so that it just covers all of the dates, but not too much. This one, I didn't add a lot of the water, so it came out really thick, but you can see how smooth your date paste is looking. Now I am going to turn them into cubes by putting them into my little freezer molds and then keep them there overnight to freeze, so that when I'm making food, I can just remove a cube and use, or maybe 2 cubes depending on the quantity of what I am making. You can see how smooth it looks. These particular molds, I love them because they have covers, so when you put them in the freezer, even if you have other things in the freezer, it won't pick up the smell of those other things in your freezer. So yeah, I'm going ahead to cover it now. I'll just distribute all of my date paste into that. And to be honest, if you'd ask me between date paste and date syrup, which am I going to prefer, I'll definitely go for date paste because all my nutrients are still intact. Like there's no overcooking, there's no boiling and boiling for hours, and then there's also no straining out the fiber. So everything is still in the paste, right? You just need to have a good blender and blend it really smooth so that when you put it in your baby's pap, oats, whatever, it's not going to be having, you not feel like there's chaff in your mouth. So this is how I put my date paste in the molds. These ones have covers, so they are going to go into the freezer like that. For these ones, I'm going to have to pop them in a bowl, in a bowl, something like a bowl, and then I'll cover it so that it doesn't. Right now I've put it in a transparent bowl and I'm just going to cover. Next day in the morning, our date paste cubes are ready. Okay, they're in cube form now and ready to be used. Voila, that's the recipe. Try it, tell me how it turns out for you. If it's your first time on this channel, please do not leave without subscribing, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.